Okay, today I will be talking about or speech about President Bush speaking to the Congress on the September 11th events. A little background of that would be on September 11th, 2001, the worst attack in the U.S. history occurred as four large passenger jets were hijacked, then crashed, killing nearly 3,000 people. The attack was carried out by four groups of terrorists from the Middle East, from inside the U.S. Each team had boarded an earlier morning flight posing as passengers, then forcibly commandeering each aircraft. On Tuesday, September the 20th, President George Bush gave this much anticipated speech before a joint session of Congress outlining America's reactions to the unprecedented attack against its people. Mr. Speaker, Mr. President, pro tempore, members of Congress, and my fellow Americans. In the normal course of events, presidents come to this chamber to report on the state of the union. Tonight, no such report is needed. It has already been delivered by the American people. We have seen it in the courage of passengers who rush terrorists to save others on the ground. Passengers like an exceptional man named Todd Beamer, and would you please help me welcome his wife, Lisa Beamer, here tonight. We have seen the state of our union in the endurance of rescuers, workers, past exhaustion. We've seen the unfurling of flags, the lighting of candles, the giving of blood, the saying of prayers in English, Hebrew, and Arabic. We have seen the decency of a loving and giving people who have made the grief of strangers their own. My fellow citizens, for the last 9 days, the entire world has seen for itself the state of our union, and it is strong. Tonight, we are a country awaking to danger, and called to defend freedom. Our grief has turned to anger, and anger to resolution. Whether we bring our enemies to justice or bring justice to our enemies, justice will be done. I thank the Congress for its leadership at such an important time. All of America was touched on the evening of the tragedy to see Republicans and Democrats join together on the steps of this Capitol singing, God bless America. And you did more than just sing. You acted by delivering 40 billion to rebuild our communities and meet the needs of our military. Speaker Hastert, Minority Leader Gephardt, Majority Leader Daschle, and Senator Lott, I thank you for your friendship, for your leadership, and for your service to our country. On behalf of the American people, I thank the world for its outpouring of support. America will never forget the sound of our national anthem playing at Buckingham Palace, on the streets of Paris, and in Berlin at Brandenburg Gate. We will not forget South Korea. South Korean children gathering to pray outside our embassy in Seoul, Korea, or the prayers of sympathy offered in the Mosque of Cairo. We will not forget moments of silence and days of mourning in Australia and Africa and Latin America. Nor will we forget the citizens of 80 other nations who died with our own. Dozens of Palestinians, more than 130 Israelis, more than 250 citizens of India, men and women from El Salvador, Iran, Mexico, Japan, and 100 of British citizens. America has no truer friend than Great Britain. Once again, we are joining together in a great cause. I am so honored to have the British Prime Minister has crossed an ocean to show his unity with America. Thank you for coming, my friend. On September 11th, enemies of freedom committed an act of war against our country. Americans have known war, but for the past 136 years, there have never been wars on foreign soil except for one Sunday in 1941. Americans have known the casualties of war, but not at the center of a great city on a peaceful morning. We ask every nation to join us. We will, perhaps the NATO character reflects the best attitude of the world. An attack on one is an attack on all. The civilized world is rallying to America's side. We will come together to promote stability. We will come together to promote and keep our allies flying with direct assistance. We will come together to give law enforcement the additional tools needed to track down terror here at home. We will come together to strengthen our intelligence capabilities, to know the plans of terrorists before they find out them before they strike. Even grief precedes. Thank you, President George Bush. September 11th, 2001.